Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Popular. I'm your host DripCoach, and let's jump right into it. So in this video, we got a major announcement actually for the platform, and also a kind of part 2 to getting started. So I showed you in the previous video how to get started on the platform with your email and setting up the settings on the platform. And now, of course, you need to have Bitcoin. So by far the simplest and easiest, if you're not a real big on the anonymity side and trying to be cloak and dagger, is just go through a centralized exchange. Go through Coinbase or Binance, depending on if you're in another country, or any of the other top exchanges. Get your Bitcoin and you're good to go right there. That's it. You can literally buy it from them and send it directly to the platform. Additionally, if you're trying to remain anonymous, then here are some options. So shout out to Coinly getting this information out there, real simple to use. Most of this stuff is restricted to US residents, and you guys should know, depending on the platform, there are ways around that. And then of course, other platforms actually require you to send an ID. So like, for example, with me in Cambodia, I had to use an ID, and even though I was in Cambodia, I was a resident of Cambodia, Binance didn't want to give me an account, but I had a Cambodian driver's license and they gave me an account with that. So depending on how you have things set up, you may or may not have issues with some of these locations. But these are some top centralized exchanges that you can use. I know a lot of people use Changely and Change Now, and even Switch Here. So like, there's another one that has what do you call it, restrictions, and they want you to send some kind of identification. Switch Here, and then Change Now, I know some people use that. That's an easy way to get it as well. So you'll have to test these out and see, because they all have different fees, different restrictions, all that stuff. Like I said, so by far the easiest is just to go through a centralized exchange. But if you're willing to jump through these hoops, then you can go ahead and do this as well. And some of them, depending on the price, it's kind of like going with, if you're familiar with travel and going through currency exchanges. So like, they have the BTC rate here, 75,000, and it's closer to actually 70,000. So they're getting a nice little cut by inflating the price of the token. So it just depends on what hoops you want to jump through to get started. But there's a bunch of places you can check out and see. So check out coinly.io, and then they have a blog called Top No KYC Crypto Exchanges for 2024 that you can check out and see if any of those fit what you're trying to do. Now, next and most importantly, changes to the actual Drip2BTC payout. So I mentioned in one of the first or earlier videos that the 15% is variable. So you know that you get a 10% deposit for on-chain deposits. So whenever you come from your centralized exchange or somewhere else, another wallet, and put it onto this system, there's a 10% deposit. Once it's on there, you're getting back a net 15%. So the system is actually giving you 25% in credits, but 10% of that is tax, so your net is 15. However, Mystify has done some tinkering under the hood, so to speak. So he has this auto algorithm kind of sustainability health checkup every month, to where the auto adjuster, I'm using air quotes because that's what he called it, the auto adjuster will adjust the payout up or down 1% maximum every 30 days. So there is no max on the payout. It could be 17, 18, 20, 25, 30, 40. It depends. It all depends on the actual adoption and amount of transactions and stuff like that going on the platform. So there is no upper limit. However, there is a lower limit. The absolute lowest is 1%. But for the sake of this video, he said on average, it'll be between 5 to 15. But the update, the most important piece for you to know now, is starting today, the debut of this video, August 3rd, it will be reduced to 8%. 8, meaning you get the 10% tax, and then you'll be getting back 18% in credits, which makes a net 8% total. So instead of being 15, it's being reduced basically 7% down. And he said that's because he looked at the transactions and the growth and things of that nature, and it's only been 30 days. So don't get upset, but that is just to ensure that this is sustainable and no Ponzi-nomic kind of system. And remember, you're getting as of now, 8% on your deposit, not 8% APY. That's 8% of your deposit. So if you deposit $100 worth of Bitcoin, you're getting $8 worth of Bitcoin on top of that. And that can pay out in literal days, weeks, or months, depending on the health of the system and the transaction fees and things like that coming through. So we are moving in the right direction. And to show that, I actually have my other wallet. This is the one I told you guys I'm gonna stop using. And it has accumulated $45 worth of fees already since the last video I made you guys. And that's less than 24 hours. So I zeroed this out, and then I'm going to let this accumulate. So there's now 65 wallets, and I think in the previous video it was 52. So you guys are getting the word out there and testing it out. That's the most important. Test it out, send feedback, leave this comment in this video, this link here, and then help me address the issues you guys have via transparency, and then help Mystify make the changes, things of that nature, so this is sustainable. So yes, 15% is better. Of course, we want more Bitcoin. That is the asset you want to accrue this cycle, but sustainability is also important, and having the credits pay out kind of, for lack of a better word, kind of quickly. You don't want to get 15% and it takes you 6 months to get that back. So I think in my last video I showed, when I did the math, it was like a month and a half or something like that. Let's see what this one is. So actually it won't really make any sense since it'll be changing. Well, no, the credits are still accruing at a certain rate. So let's do something here. First, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and buy up these credits. So unfortunately, that is kind of the benefit of putting this video out and you guys hearing about the change. So I'm buying any of these credits that basically have a discount of 10% or more, and that helps you guys because clearly you wanted to sell it. So it's not really cheating, so to speak, but I am going to buy up these discounted credits and clear that out. And then you guys that are seeing this, unfortunately, you'll have to now look for the 8s, 9s, and 10s as of this video. But of course, that's the cool thing about this system, is that both the buyer and the seller win. So clearly someone got these credits for free because that's the way it works, right? And they put out the buy order for what they wanted, or sell order of what they wanted to sell. And I am taking my hard-earned Bitcoin to buy these credits, showing you guys right here on stream. So that means taking all of the orders that are below this discount, because starting on the 3rd, I believe people will have smaller discounts. This 7% will be much closer to what people are looking to get in with. So keep your eyes peeled for those discounts. Either way, a discount is a discount, right? So that's all good. And then I now have $600 worth of credits, and we're going to see how long that takes to zero out or get trickled down into Bitcoin. So I'm going to wait. It was on 0.2 and it just jumped to 0.5. So I'm going to hit my stopwatch on this next cycle and see what we get here. Boom. So starting at 0.7, going to pause it and see how long it takes to go from 0.7 to 17, basically. All right, it is trickling in a little bit faster. So I think that is proof of like the amount of people utilizing the platform, because that is definitely faster than before. It was going up by 1 before, and we are at 17 now in 1 minute and we went to 18, 21 seconds. So let's do some math. So taking a look at that, to get to 0.01. That's only 9 days. That's actually not bad at all. So it's definitely sped up from the first video. And again, that is based off of the wallets, the transactions, the utilization. So hopefully this continues to get faster, because the goal for us is to see that these credits are trickling into Bitcoin sooner rather than later. Because remember, you're getting paid on your deposit. This is not an APY. So the more people utilizing this platform, the more transaction fees, the more marketplace kind of stuff, all this stuff, the onboarding, it getting used, all that good stuff, the faster that this gets paid out. So getting to 0.01 Bitcoin right now at a 70K Bitcoin, if you have that credits accrued out, you're talking in 10 days, that is $7,700. So like if you had, kind of like me, this amount, we will see. Let's actually put that to the test and see if in about 10 days, all of these credits have accrued out roughly. So that will be another good litmus test for you guys. So this video as of right now is March 31st. So like I said, I got the alpha on, on the change. So if you see this video on April 3rd and you see some good discounts in the marketplace, then by all means, buy those up. Looks like these just showed up. I'm going to leave those there. I'm going to leave them there. And here's another one just popped in. So somebody's actually putting in credits right now as we speak in real time. But I'm going to leave those for you guys to see. But you just saw me buy those up. And then now we're going to see if I will have gotten all these credits accrued out by about the 10th day. So we'll check back in on this around April, which is perfect, April 9th, April 10th. And that's when the SwapX launch comes out. So I could basically buy SwapX NFT, an additional NFT off of the credits I've accrued for free. That ain't bad. So we will see. All right, main thing, remember, so the new payout is 8%, and remember, it is variable. There is a auto adjuster algorithm, and also Mystify checks it, but once a month it automatically checks. There is no top limit, a maximum. There is a minimum is 1%. There will never be a negative payout, so there will always be the 10% deposit, and a minimum you will get 1% net, so there will be an 11% credit minimum. But right now we are at 18% minus your 10% tax, so therefore you're at an 8% net. But the more you guys spread the word and the more utilization and stuff that comes through here, then the sky is the limit. And I already showed you guys, again, let's go back to this wallet and see, because that may be somebody else using this. So $46, and I will be looking at one of the V2 V3 pools to actually pair this up with. So that is going to be beneficial for the drip ecosystem, especially you guys following me. So why wouldn't you want to use Drip to get Bitcoin? I mean, that sounds like a great bullish use case to me. You're taking a meme token that essentially fell off a cliff and being able to buy the king of crypto with it. That ain't bad. So that's my gift to the community, specifically you guys follow me. So help boost this thing up, and let's see if we can get to at least like 1,000. Oh, that's what I wanted to show. Something real quick. So to be comparable with what's going on in these other Drip pairings, you got Drip and Cowtip, which is sitting at about 45K in liquidity. Pulse Drip 34, so that's the lowest out of all of these, 34K and 37. So I got a little ways to go, but you can see that, okay, 26. So getting to, if I get somewhere around $25,000 to $30,000 in fees, then I'm creating a decent size pool compared to what's already out there. So that would be a use case for Drip for sure. And just adds more, that strengthens the Drip floor, or the drip floor technically. So you guys can help spread the word and get more people testing this out so that we can get more Bitcoin fees across the platform. And then I can use those and show you transparently how I'm supporting the drip ecosystem. All right, smash that HPO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.